Is SafeMoon getting listed on the exchange KuCoin? There are some new clues that suggest yes. However, upon further research, I've been finding some things that kind of suggest that it might not be what people are really thinking. And I'd love to get your thoughts and opinions on this too. I'll be sharing my thoughts and opinions in just a moment. Before I do get into all this, I want to say a quick special shout out thank you to our Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to Xavier Zamora, Victor, Troy Smothers, and 1010 Buns for being higher level patrons. Welcome Joseph Wick, and Larry Goodman, our two newest patrons. If you'd like to join that for as little as $1 a month, there is a link in the description. You can be up on that board in all our videos as well. And I do appreciate it, guys. Also, thank you to our YouTube members. You can click the join button down below if you would like to join that. And we do have merch now. We have a promo that's going on for just a couple more days. There's 8 days left. You can get 15% off. You can find more information on that down below. We got lots of different options for you. These are just a couple. We also have t-shirts and things like that. And so with that being said, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. Okay, and then here we go. I almost said the same thing again. I was about to say, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the news. So anyways, over on Twitter, SafeMoon Warrior had shared this. This has been also circulated over on Reddit, which can be actually seen right here. And so this is just saying KuCoin Sandbox testing website is now displaying SafeMoon. He provided the link, and you guys can see that he did circle SafeMoon right there. So I went ahead and checked this out for myself, and sure enough, on the sandbox.kucoin.com website, you can scroll through, and there are a lot of cryptocurrencies being identified right here. Some of them, these weird names like USDC2S, Use1S, I mean, just weird things. But you see SafeMoon is technically on that list. It's under the Class A category. And so some people are thinking, if it's on the testing side, then that probably means that it's going to be listed over on the actual main exchange soon, right? And I can understand why people are thinking that. However, let's go ahead and discuss what Sandbox for KuCoin actually is. There's two different resources I could find directly through the KuCoin.com website that talks about this. So first off is this one, which says a simulated environment to test your tasks. About the Sandbox. The Sandbox allows you to test your trading drills with the brand new KuCoin API in a simulated environment. The guidelines for participating in the Sandbox environmental testing are as follows. 1. Please create a new test account and new API keys for testing in the Sandbox test environment. 2. Log into the Sandbox test environment and use the test assets to simulate transactions in the Sandbox test environment. 3. Assets in the Sandbox environment are for functional testing only and are not available for withdrawal or transfer. 4. The Sandbox environment is temporarily only used for API testing, and the front-end interface and functionality of the environment is not yet perfect. The frequency of access is limited for Sandbox environment. And then it shows you create a Sandbox account, log into Sandbox, KuCoin brand new API documentation. So we go over here. You can check under the KuCoin developers. This is technically docs.kucoin.com, and then it's for client libraries. Over here on the far left-hand side under General, you can see the Sandbox. Maybe the URL would change if I would have gone straight to that. But anyways, clicked on Sandbox, and this is what it says here. Sandbox is the test environment used for testing an API connection on web trading. It provides all the functionalities of the live exchange. All funds and transactions there are simulated for testing purposes. The login session and the API key is the Sandbox environment in the Sandbox environment are completely separated from the production environment. You may use the web interface in the Sandbox environment to create an API key. Notice, after registering in the Sandbox environment, you will receive a amount of fake funds, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or KCS, automatically released by the system in your account. If you want to trade, please transfer assets from the main account to the trade account. The funds are only for test purposes and cannot be withdrawn. Sandbox URL is for API testing. It provides you the website and the REST API. So if you guys have been checking out some of the posts online, you may have seen one where you noticed that there was like a whole bunch of Bitcoin that was on that account. Yeah, that has ties over to what's being talked about here with the Sandbox and the API and them just creating these fake funds so that you can run it for your testing purposes, which makes sense. You don't want to be sending real money over for a testing phase of things when you're just doing simulation, right? So I think that this is a step in the right direction. Yes, that if you can have the testing and prove that the tokenomics for SafeMoon, the reflections, is still something that's able to be worked on. It's okay with what their system is. All the standard stuff that just says, look, SafeMoon is okay. You should list KuCoin. KuCoin, you should list SafeMoon. It's fine. It's got a huge community, a lot of demand. People have been really wanting you to push forward with this anyways. So that in itself is good that we have this going on. I'm not saying that it's not helpful. It is good. It's very good that it's going on. Is this a sign that it is going to happen? I would say no. Based on what I'm looking at, it sounds like anyone can go and create this, which very well could be why we saw this massive, massive list. I mean, just look at how many of these different cryptocurrencies are on here. That's a very long list. So it's not surprising that with SafeMoon not being listed on KuCoin, that it would eventually end up on this list. And this is Class A. Then you got Class B, which I don't know. There's not very many that are right there. Class C, there's even less. So you understand my point. Does it point in the right direction? Yes. Does it guarantee it? I would say no. I'm curious who it is exactly that got this put up for their testing. Was it a member from the SafeMoon team? Was it somebody behind the scenes that works at KuCoin? Or was it just a regular Joe Schmo who is running their tests to just kind of prove to everyone that it is something that's possible? I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about that. If you have a clear answer, great. I couldn't find a specific answer for that. So tell us in the comments down below. I do have referral links in the description. If you want to get free cryptocurrency or free stock, it is free money for you guys. Again, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. And if you're new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe. Hit the thumbs up like button. It definitely helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm. Click the bell icon so you know whenever we go live. And I will see you in the next episode.